Today, it's Madden NFL football. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway from Houston. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, standing 6'1" from Utah. It's Tyler Huntley.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
Here's Huntley. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They bring their punter out there. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now McCoy. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 51 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
From the 31, McCoy. He gets it to Thomas. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's McCoy. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw again. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And McCoy loses the football. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. McCoy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 24 carries, 73 yards.
Well, partner, we've watched as they've reached 2 wins, 3 wins, 4, and then 5. And we kept questioning each week, how long can they keep this streak going? This team is rolling, and having someone like this who can really set the tone for your offense week in and week out is a big part of why they've been unbeatable as of late.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Huntley to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On second down, Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And J.K. Dobbins. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Williams. And he's got some space here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That burst good for 20 and a first down. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
To throw, Huntley. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And the Black Knights take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
It's a gain of 35.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a first down carry for Harris. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCoy. And Thomas has it. He's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the option, here's Akers. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Harris running straight ahead, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers are an extra point away from drawing level. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown. Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. London about set to take over on offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. Huntley. This will be caught. Judy. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, Huntley, and that'll be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Huntley steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
On 4th down, Huntley. And this is caught. He hits Moore. Touchdown. Elijah Moore with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Black Knights' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Well, these two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. To throw on 2nd and 10, McCoy. Allen's got it complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the option, here's Akers. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. McCoy. Got a man. It's Brown. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They hand this off to Harris, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, McCoy, and this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On the give, this is Harris. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. McCoy. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. McCoy. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Draymond Jones in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. McCoy. It's brought in by Harris. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. Blankenship's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. Huntley. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
An update from that game going on in the Meadowlands. The Jets are out to the early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Throwing to start the drive. McCoy gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
McCoy's throw complete there to Thomas.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
McCoy's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. McCoy, and this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Give him another one right back to Allen.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin in the Meadowlands, an AFC East matchup between New England and the New York Jets. And it's the Jets who have the lead with that one getting close to halftime. The Jets trying to finish that one off and claim victory. From there, we head over to Detroit. Check on the Lions at home, Ford Field. And currently they are tied with the visiting Bills in that one. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half. For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back. Per quarter, he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And I tell you what, partner, I think this guy's going to like running behind his new offensive line.
I agree with you, and you can never have enough good runners. They usually provide a nice little spark with their new team.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. Two guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
On 2nd and inches, McCoy. Harris has it over the middle.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Back to throw.
McCoy, quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll run on first down with Akers.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McCoy. And he whips that one incomplete there. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Looking to throw. McCoy. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A.J. Brown, 27 yards.
And the Oilers have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They go play action here on first down. And he'll find Sutton on the right side complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw.
Huntley out quickly to Judy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Up the middle, it's Williams.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Huntley.
It's Williams on the catch. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Huntley, and he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10.
Huntley. He'll get it inside the 20, and they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
Looking to throw.
Huntley.
Caught on a slant. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Operating from the gun.
Huntley.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back to throw.
Huntley.
Touchdown!
Greg Dulcich
from 3 yards out.
And the Black Knights are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 21. A 10-play drive that time.
And a Greg Dulcich touchdown reception finished that drive off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Wide receiver A.J. Brown. You see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here.
Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards. But, hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp.
From the 30 on second down, McCoy.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Looking to throw.
McCoy looking underneath. He's got Akers.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. London about set to take over on offense. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Let's go now.
On 1st down,
Huntley. Right back to Judy, and it's complete.
and he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Off-play action. Huntley. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Dominique Robinson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. On now is the punter, as he's on here to punt it away. $39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return.
And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Throwing again on 2nd down. McCoy.
Caught by Allen.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far.
This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. McCoy. Hard throw, incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now, standing just outside his own goal line. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Riddick light on his feet. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the draw, here's Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 3rd down, Huntley escaping the pressure right.
Got a man, it's Judy, complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 27. Looking to throw. Huntley. Got a man open. It's Sutton.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle 3rd of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Back to throw. Huntley. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off.
Oh, Huntley. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Jerry Jeudy.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Black Knights have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it's capped off by the touchdown run from Jerry Jeudy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And now out comes Houston.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
from the gun on third down. McCoy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Houston. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get them about 5 yards. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Again, it's Williams. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. To throw on second down. Huntley, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
Back to throw.
Huntley. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
Houston's offense taking over again.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And a tackle going to be made at the 38.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCoy. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Harris. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Throwing on 1st down. McCoy Touchdown! A.J. Brown with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Oilers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT.
And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. That time a 6-play drive.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. They hit it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Throwing to start the drive. Huntley. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. On 1st and 10, Huntley. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
I'm fairly sure that there's no good time to cough up the football. But this couldn't be much worse, could it?
No.
This situation, this yard line, no chance.
They set it on a T-form. They're already in field goal range here late in the 4th now.
Yeah, warm up the kicker. Just make sure they take care of the ball now. They've got a chance to put this thing away.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Harris running straight ahead.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down.
Off the option, here's Akers.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So now Las Vegas down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's Huntley. And that's caught by Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game.
Now Huntley gets this to Moore.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Huntley able to find Judy. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Would be a long field goal try from here as they try to hustle to the line.
And costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here.
And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the home team here, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for our visitors, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.